This channel is for immature audiences only. It is not for children, only for childish adults. We might play some video games that kids also like, but we say words like fuck and shit with alarming frequency and make crude, inappropriate, and morbid jokes all the damn time. Level 0 NPCs assumes no responsibility if your idiot spawn watches this and gets traumatized.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Quest for Glory 2, Trial by Fire. When we left off, Lewis was name-dropping the Coles.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's what you're saying, and are those like the makers of the game or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Andrew. Oh, Andrew.
Glory and Corey Cole.
So they are following.
EOF.
I am the sports correspondent.
I called for questions for wisdom in sports in general and Southern Hemisphere last episode.
Those two things are mutually exclusive.
Yeah, we're going to get to them next week.
We'll also take comments for glory.
Comments for glory. Glorious comments.
Yes.
I don't know. They should stick to questions. Luke spent a lot of time on a banner
that's
we've never seen.
Yeah, it's true.
That we've never seen. But it is good. It's really good.
It's popped up in episodes a few times.
Yeah, do it again.
Questions for Glory.
Put it up now and I'll read one more.
Yep, let's have it. Bring it.
What is the most glorious elemental? Earth, wind, fire, water, or cheese?
So, I don't know if they're trying to reference that there is pizza element. There is one of the 5 elements in Quest for Glory is pizza. Yeah.
I think just cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with heart, because Mati was OP.
Aww.
Really? In what way?
He could fucking, like take over people's minds and shit.
He could really make you think.
No, he took over people's hearts.
Yeah, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's still just basically like mind control.
Yeah, I just think that I don't remember much about that show. All right. So the thing is that a cheese elemental doesn't really is more like a quasi elemental, as what you really want is a milk elemental.
Oh, I don't know that yeah.
No, but this is what I'm saying, right? Like,
it just seems sloppy.
Yeah, that's like a milk elemental is already like a sub elemental of like water or perhaps earth.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Like, if you really want to get into it, it's actually closer to a flesh elemental.
Oh, yeah,
and that's really where it is, which is actually heart. So I think you might be right. Yep.
I'm going with cheese.
Yeah. Well, in the end, it's all the same answer. And that's what I have to say as the resident wisdom correspondent.
I'm going to go with sports.
Sport elemental.
Sports elemental.
The sports elemental. You're not even... You like sports, but you're not a big... Are you you're a sports guy, though. I guess you are.
So I would peg my knowledge...
I just went through, all 7 stages of grief with that.
Well, I know a lot of non-sports people, but, Andrew's not that. He's definitely a sports guy. Go ahead. You were saying something?
I have a vast knowledge of the current NHL. I have a better than pedestrian knowledge of sports that, occur either in Calgary or Edmonton. I have maybe average to below average in the NBA, but as far as baseball and football go, completely, and anything else in other parts of the world, then yeah, just completely useless. Don't ask me to play fantasy football. I will do the worst.
Hey, you want to play some fantasy football? Let's all start a team. Is that how it works? Is that how that
Yeah.
works?
Yeah.
Is that how
Let's-
that works?
let's-
We start a team?
Let's do the fantasy
I'll
football.
roll up a linebacker.
So you don't really start a team. You draft a team. Usually,
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
at a sports bar with like
Oh.
a.
Okay.
You don't even get to roll up your own characters. You
I'll
have
be
to
on the- I'll
take
be the
pre-gens.
Winning team.
Well, I think it's like, is it a point buy system? I don't know how it works.
Oh, let's not go down the rabbit hole of different types of fantasy football.
Like I play Dungeons and Dragons every weekend, but fantasy football eludes me.
Oh, fantasy football
Can
is
my player have a
probably
sword?
probably more complicated.
Fantasy football is like D&D for closet nerds.
Yeah, yeah. I always got that impression, actually. Yeah. So you know. Hey, how is everybody? How's everybody doing out there in PC world? How you guys
I think
doing?
we just killed them all with horrible sports talk.
Oh
Yes,
no!
yes. Apologies. Yeah, that's dumb.
No, that's not true, because one of our questions for Glory was.
Okay, I take it all back. I apologize. Bad Southern.
So
Hemisphere.
Dragon Design is super into this. Dragon Design is like, yeah, I'm feeling this. You know,
there's-
I'm just saying. We have a varied and wide audience full of different tastes, and I'm trying to be all wise. It's
Mhm,
fucking-
mhm,
I'm done.
It's working.
Well,
working,
thanks,
yeah.
man. I hope I hope you guys are buying what I'm selling.
I'm intimidated.
Thank you. Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna levitate.
So you're talking last week about the Edmonton Eskimos changing their name.
Mhm.
Edmonton excellence.
It's been
Much
about-
like the Redskins and the Browns.
Yeah. Have you? It's been about 15 minutes since you told us that in real time. Is there any more news?
No, like surprisingly, there are no updates.
Surprise! No updates on that.
No.
Edmonton enchiladas.
I went
That'd be
on
awesome.
to the Washington Redskins Facebook page, to show my support for changing the name, and I can tell you that was a mistake. as someone of Aboriginal heritage, I was pleased that they chose maybe not to have a racial slur for their team name. And I wanted to just say, good job, everybody. I know it was probably about the money. That's a cynical way to look at it, but I just wanted to say thank you for making this decision after, decades of people asking you to change it, but, thanks for doing it. And, again, big mistake. Boy, oh
After
boy.
decades in continuing pain, yeah, this takes the edge off.
Like, fucking, I cannot tell you the amount of fragile people who were like, you changed the name, I'm never going to a game again. I don't even like football anymore. just slapping their stupid tits and fucking whining and crying. Sorry, everybody.
I'm
sorry.
feeling a Space Quest 6 episode.
Oh yeah, I'm not even drinking. Anyway, I just wanted to get that off my chest because, wow, I got called lots of names for just being a perfectly reasonable person.
For being an all wise. Oh, people are just jealous of the wisdom, dude.
Yeah.
Well, that's what it is. Also, Facebook is just toxic.
Yeah.
It's just a toxic nightmare.
Read the comments section. You'll feel better about yourself.
Yeah. Follow us on Facebook, by the way, if you haven't already.
Yes, let's get them
Level
numbers.
0.
Get them likes up.
Follow us on Facebook
You
and
can't
leave your
be toxic
leave your
if
comments.
there are no posts.
Yes.
If we get 10 more followers on Facebook, I'll make a post.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'll do a face reveal.
Holy shit.
I've already done one. Just not on this
Yeah.
channel.
I like how
You're just
face
gonna post a
reveal
picture
has
of
been,
Graham
like,
Greene, aren't you?
your de facto like this is what I'm gonna do thing like 4 or 5 times in a row, and also every time we have managed to not get there, except for like 1,000 subscribers.
People unsubscribe. We're cool, man. We don't need to see your face.
That's cool.
Yeah, there wasn't a surplus of people being like, "Oh, this is bullshit. We don't get to see their faces. We out."
What? This is a reward?
I mean, to be fair though, like once I forget who it was, but one of our viewers saw an episode of Police Quest where we had the Bam Bam Bigelow, please wait, like, hold screen, and they were like, "Who? Like, is that one of you guys? Is that like your face?" And I'm like, "No, it's not us."
Oh, no.
I mean, like, I guess like if I had less of a, if I didn't have the
oh shit,
handlebar mustache and everything, I could maybe pass as Bam Bam Bigelow.
Don't come after us, SAG after.
But you know what? In the spirit of the topic, Bam Bam Bigelow, or anyone who may know Bam Bam Bigelow,
Bam Bam Bigelow,
you are
the
welcome
Scorpion.
as a guest on Level 0 NPCs anytime.
I guarantee you, Bam Bam Bigelow will never make our shit list.
No, he's our ally list.
Whoa,
anyone-
he's just gonna snap you in half.
Has anyone
Bam
seen
Bigelow
that
is on
movie
the glory
Damnation
list.
Alley?
We don't have a glory list.
We do
should,
now,
though.
and Bam Bam Bigelow is it.
Bam Bam Bigelow, Jenna Elfman. Yeah.
Friends of Level 0.
Yeah, friends of the show. We got a couple PCs that should go on there too. We love our PCs, especially
It's
our
true.
regular PCs.
Yep.
They are the best.
They're the best. They keep us going.
Yep.
In these troubled and confusing times.
Yeah.
Much like our sponsor. God, we don't have a sponsor.
Ah, damn.
Yankee Candles.
Yankee Candles. When you gotta yank it up.
Proud unknowing sponsor of the Level 0 NPCs.
Yankee Candle.
When you're feeling it's time to yank it.
When you feel like it's time to yank it, Yankee Candle. Hey, send us a check now. That's how that works, right?
I love how this guy falls.
If you
Oh,
really
hey.
want more fun, go back onto the Washington Redskins page and start making jokes about Yankees.
I honestly...
Well, that'll be a good time.
One guy accused me of being an idiot, and I called him a waste of human life. I may have gone a little too far. I was feeling...
That's
I
like...
just-
Did you get the last word, though?
no. Well, yes, but
He
it
poked
doesn't
you with a
matter.
stick and you just brought in the hammer.
I was being very, very reasonable, like extremely reasonable, until that line happened, and then it was just pure that. Just
Pure
that.
vitriol.
Yeah, just venom, and what's happening here?
Has anyone seen the movie Damnation Alley?
Oh God, we're stuck.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Scorpion, what did you do?
Oh, no. Scorpion, you fucked everything up.
I literally just saved the game too.
Beautiful.
Nuts.
Well, we are out of time, so
Let's end it
Are
on
we
that.
really? Because the
Yeah.
last episode went really long.
yeah, it was like 22 minutes, but it's we'd now be recording for like 38. So
Yeah, all right. I guess that's not so bad.
The game is
I guess
telling
we
us
could-
to leave.
We could have our podcast now.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Everyone loves a podcast to a
I could
frozen.
try loading
Hey!
the game and
It's
and-
not totally frozen.
So be sure to send us your questions of a Southern Hemisphere or general nature.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still open for wisdom questions.
So is it
Sports
locking up on
for Andrew.
every time the scorpion?
Yeah, it's locked because I got thrown from my Saurus, and then the Saurus couldn't escape when I got out because of the stone.
Apologies about
And
the dog.
the scorpion can't get to me because of the rock.
Ah, shit.
So
It's a perfect
yeah,
storm.
I'm stuck in an animation.
It's the perfect storm.
Some procedural
Yeah.
constipation.
Oh,
Did-
Yeah,
shit.
I really wish that I hadn't saved right then.
Hell.
Well,
You can't move before the scorpion
no,
gets
I can't
to you.
even type because I'm in the middle of an animation. It's frozen state, basically. Yeah, like, we can still...
Okay.
Lou, I sure hope that the Coles are going to hear about this.
I bet a name drop. Coles, can you help us?
Spoiler alert, they can't.
Well, you don't know. You don't know that, Luke.
Hey, do you really know the power of the Coles? Come on, they can
Now,
give us a
the
debug.
good thing is we accomplished very little in these last 2 episodes. I was
we just ranted, really.
I'm just.
I thought you were
going to
say in these last 6 years.
Well, that too, but more appropriately, like I can load our old game from before we started recording today and catch up to where we are between recording sessions without too much trouble. So,
well, that still sucks that you have to do that, but I think in these troubled times.
Every sentence you've got to begin like that.
And this is a lesson I've learned recently, friends. When adversity comes knocking, don't take the bait, because you might call someone a waste of human life.
Matt's feeling bad about that.
I am. I still on some level feel that it's true.
Is that why you haven't been sleeping?
Yeah, like there are certain people who should be told that.
Yeah, I know.
You need to understand that there are consequences to their life choices.
Yeah, that's true.
You can't have a carrot without the stick.
Oh, hey, I could just die of thirst. That's a thing.
Oh, yeah. Even though you're stuck in an animation loop.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, because the timers are still running, right?
Yeah, everything's still going.
It's like a bad version of Star Trek The Next Generation, Cause and Effect, where it's just a loop.
Yeah. It's just a shitty...
A loop of nothing.
Loop implies movement.
Yeah, but it's... Okay.
The only movement here is time.
Yeah, true.
You know? Time is a flat circle.
Alright, god damn
Except
it,
when it's a topsy-turvy time like now.
These are the days of our lives.
We'll see you again next time.
Alright, guys, questions, comments for Glory, questions for wisdom, questions for sports, questions for general, and questions for Southern Hemisphere. Southern Hemisphere is very important. We got a lot of questions about that.
Mm-hmm. We are half the planet.
World. Yeah. The lesser half of the planet.
Where are you going to find out the population of Madagascar? Here, on this show.
We love our Southern Hemisphere friends. I'm sure there's some of you out there.
Yeah.
Lewis was one before he joined us.
And then I depleted the number.
Then you depleted. All
Our
right,
subscriber
everybody.
base dropped by 1 that day.
Thanks for joining us on our podcast.
Thank you.
Which is all this episode was. It's me ranting about racists.
Sports and racists and consequences and yeah.
If you guys would like to see us do a podcast, put a comment in below and let us know. Because that'd be fun. I'd do that.
Yeah.
And Child of the 80s, I can't wait.
I guarantee you it would... It's more than likely going to be better live.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe. We don't know.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. Take it easy. Stay in school. Nobody's in school.
You know what? Don't feel pressured to go to school. How about that? Boom.
Yeah. Stay the fuck out.
Yeah.
I don't want to see you anywhere near that school.
Wear a mask if you go anywhere in the vicinity of a school.
Yes.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Definitely. Be like New Zealand. We don't have any lockdown because of, we did it right.
Yeah, you can fuck off. Oh, must have been really hard being a tiny island. Must have been really rough.
Yeah, I know.
Shutting down all the airports and then just riding it out.
Smug island fuckers.
All right, everybody. See you next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye, everyone.
This is still frozen.
Oh yeah, no. Like I was wondering if we were gonna get to this point.
I'm so glad this happened.
Ah, nice.
And now goodbye, everybody.
That's so good.
The Coles are like,
Bonus-
they're done the episode.
bonus
Okay,
ending.
cue the fucking death screen now.
Ultimate. Nice.
Awesome.